The subcompact 9mm market in 2026 is out of control. More options, more opinions, more bad advice than ever. Everybody has a favorite. Everybody has a sponsor. Nobody wants to tell you the pistol on your hip might not be worth your money. We are fixing that today. Every reviewer out there is telling you every pistol is great, every trigger is crisp, every pistol gets a thumbs up, and somehow nothing ever loses. You know why? Sponsorships, comment sections, manufacturer relationships. Nobody wants to go on camera and tell you that the pistol you already own is overrated. We don't have sponsors to protect. We don't care about your comment. We care about getting it right. 15 best subcompact 9mm pistols, ranked worst to best. No honorable mentions. No, it depends. Real reasoning behind every single placement. Whether you are buying your first pistol or replacing one you have carried for years. By the end of this, you will know exactly which pistol deserves your money and which ones do not. Let's get into it. How we're ranking these. Every pistol gets judged on 5 things, no exceptions. Concealability. If it won't disappear under a t-shirt, it doesn't belong on a subcompact list. Size matters here, and we're not apologizing for that. Reliability. Subcompacts run dirty, run short-barreled, and run under stress. A gun that chokes on anything less than match-grade ammo is not a carry gun. It is a paperweight. Shootability. Short grip, short barrel, snappy recoil. These are the challenges every subcompact faces. The guns on this list handle them better than the competition. Value. Paying $700 for a subcompact is not a crime. Paying $700 for a subcompact that performs like a $400 gun absolutely is. Same standard for every gun, whether it costs $350 or $750. Purpose. Does the gun know what it is? A carry gun should carry well. A deep concealment gun should disappear. Pistols that try to do everything and fail at all of it do not make this list. Same standard for every pistol on this list, whether it costs $400 or $700. No exceptions, no favoritism, no free passes for reputation. Here is the ranking. Number 15. MOSSBERG MC2SC. MOSSBERG built their reputation on shotguns, so nobody took their pistols seriously. That was a mistake. The MC2SC is optics ready, has a smooth factory trigger, aggressive grip texture, and a 14-round extended magazine. Overall length sits at 6.25 inches. Why 15th? Holster options are thin. Aftermarket support is growing. Price? Approximately $430. Capacity? 11+1/14+1. Best for shooters who want something different that actually works. Number 14. WALTHER PPS-M2. Nobody builds a slim pistol like Walther. The PPS-M2 is 1 inch wide. That is the entire sales pitch, and it is a good one. Push-button mag release, striker cocking indicator, clean trigger, and German engineering under $400. The trade-off is obvious: 8+1 rounds. In a world where competitors push 13 and 15 rounds, 8 feels thin. For deep concealment and summer carry, nothing on this list hides easier. Price? Approximately $400. Capacity? 8+1, best for deep concealment, minimal printing, hot weather carry. Number 13. TAURUS GX4. Price approximately $398. Capacity 11+1, best for budget buyers, deep concealment, backup carry. The smallest pistol on this list at 3.06 inch barrel and 1.08 inches wide, under $400. GLOCK pattern dovetail, steel sights, a flat-faced SAO trigger better than anything TAURUS built 5 years ago. The Toro variant adds an optics cut from the factory. The short barrel costs you muzzle velocity and sharpens recoil. That is physics, not a flaw. The most gun you can buy for under $400 in 2026. Price approximately $398. Capacity 11+1, best for budget buyers, deep concealment, backup carry. Number 12. Beretta APX A1 carry. Beretta brought serious pedigree to the micro-compact world with the APX A1 carry. The modular chassis design lets you strip the serialized frame insert out of the grip module entirely, a feature borrowed straight from duty gun DNA. The slide is optics ready from the factory, the serrations are aggressive front and rear, and the grip texture bites without punishing. The 13-round extended magazine transforms the APX-A1 carry from a backup piece into a primary carry gun without adding meaningful bulk. holster support has expanded significantly as the platform matured. For buyers who want something outside the American polymer mainstream with a price, approximately $449. Capacity 8+1, best for shooters who want Italian engineering, buyers who want a modular chassis and a deep concealment package, pedigree that goes back decades. The Beretta APXA1 carry earns its spot. Number 11. FN Reflex. Every other gun on this list is striker fired. The FN Reflex is not. FN built it around an internal hammer system, the only micro-compact on the market that works this way. That delivers a lighter slide racking impulse and a genuinely excellent factory trigger. Add steel tritium front night sights, a 15-round extended magazine, and FN's military-grade reputation. Price? Approximately $499. Capacity 11+1/15+1. Best for shooters who want something mechanically different or trigger-focused buyers. Number 10. CZP-10S. CZ built their reputation on triggers and tight tolerances. The P10S brings that DNA into a subcompact frame. Grip angle points naturally closer to a 1911 than most polymer pistols. Flat-face trigger breaks clean at 4.5 pounds with a short positive reset you can actually feel. The steel chassis gives it a solidity most polymer subcompacts cannot match. Price: approximately $499. Capacity 12+1. Best for trigger-focused shooters, buyers who prioritize feel over ecosystem. Number 9. Canik METE MC9. The value story of 2026. Under $400, the Canik METE MC9 ships with a micro red dot in the box, a holster, 2 magazines, adjustable back straps, an optics-ready slide, and ambidextrous controls. The trigger rivals guns costing twice as much. Red dot included, holster included, 2 magazines included. The best dollar-for-dollar gun in the subcompact world right now. It is not even close. Price: approximately $400. Capacity 15+1. Best for budget buyers who want every feature, best dollar-for-dollar gun on this list. Number 8. GLOCK 43X MOS. At 1.1 inches wide, the 43X disappears on the body while giving you a grip your whole hand wraps around. The MOS optics cut accepts Shield RMSC pattern red dots without adapter plates. Glock reliability, Glock aftermarket. Every holster company on Earth makes something for the 43X. Shield Arm's 15-round steel magazines transform this into a completely different gun. The factory 10+1 stings, but Glock's ecosystem and resale value are worth something real. Price: approximately $599. Capacity 10+1. Best for Glock loyalists, appendix carry, buyers who want maximum holster support. Number 7. Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro OSP. Springfield stretched the Hellcat, added a 4-inch barrel, full accessory rail, the OSP optics cut, and a 15-round magazine. The longer barrel improves velocity and extends the sight radius. Grip texture is aggressive without being painful for all-day carry. At 15+1, you match full-size duty gun capacity in a package that still conceals under a jacket. The trigger has a slightly gritty take-up that smooths out after a few hundred rounds. Price: approximately $636. Capacity 15+1. Best for concealed carriers who want full-size capacity, shooters who prioritize round count. Number 6. HK-VP9SK. HK does not build affordable guns, and they do not build mediocre guns. Those two facts are directly related. The VP9SK brings everything that made the full-size VP9 legendary into a subcompact frame. Interchangeable back straps and side panels dial the grip fit to your exact hand. Factory trigger breaks at 5 pounds with a tactile, audible reset. Competitors have been copying for years. Price: approximately $699. Capacity 10+1/15+1. Best for ergonomics-focused shooters, buyers who want premium feel and proven military-grade reliability. Number 5. Ruger Max 9. Ruger loaded the Max 9 with features that should cost $600. Optics-ready slide, loaded chamber indicator, optional manual safety, 12+1 capacity, all for $399. The trigger has a long take-up but a clean break, and because the gun is so light at just 18.4 ounces unloaded, recoil is snappier than heavier alternatives. That is the trade-off for carrying something this light all day. Reliable, fully featured, and backed by Ruger's reputation for building guns that run. At $399, there is nothing on this list that competes with what the MAX 9 delivers per dollar. Price: approximately $399. Capacity: 12+1. Best for first-time carriers, budget-conscious buyers, lightweight daily carry. Number 4. Shadow Systems CR920. Shadow Systems built their name making Glock frames better than Glock. The CR920 is what happens when you apply that obsession to an original design. The frame is aggressively stippled from the factory with a grip that points more naturally than almost anything at this price point. The trigger ships at 4.5 to 5 pounds with a crisp wall and a reset short enough to feel like a competition pistol. Optics-ready slide, flared magwell, threaded barrel option, ported slide option. Every feature that used to cost an extra $500 in gunsmith fees ships standard. The CR920 is the most performance-ready carry pistol on this list out of the box, and it is not particularly close. Price: approximately $679. Capacity: 13+1. Best for performance shooters who want a competition-tuned carry pistol straight out of the box. Number 3. KIMBER R7 MAKO. KIMBER spent a century building 1911s to exacting tolerances and brought that obsession to the striker-fired world with the R7 MAKO. The result is a micro-compact with a performance carry trigger that breaks at 5 pounds, with a short, clean wall and a crisp reset that feels significantly lighter than the spec. The grip module is interchangeable. The optics cut accepts Shield RMSC footprint red dots without adapter plates. TrueGlow Tritium Pro night sights are standard. The accessory rail runs a weapon light. At 19.5 ounces unloaded, it carries solid and steady on the body. KIMBER backs it with a genuine lifetime warranty. The R7 MAKO does not get the credit it deserves because KIMBER built its reputation on expensive 1911s. But on specs and performance, this gun belongs in the top 3 of any honest subcompact ranking. Price: approximately $649. Capacity: 11+1/13+1. Best for shooters who want a premium American-made micro-compact with a best-in-class factory trigger. Number 2. Smith & Wesson M&P 9M 2.0 Subcompact. The M&P 9M 2.0 Subcompact is the most complete package on this list for the money. Not the flashiest, the most complete. 4 interchangeable palm swell grip inserts fit the gun precisely to your hand. The M 2.0 trigger delivers a crisper break and more tactile reset over the original. A stainless steel chassis through the polymer frame gives durability that outlasts casual competitors. 12+1, under $500. Price: approximately $499. Capacity: 12+1. Best for everyday carry, duty backup, buyers who want maximum performance under $500. Number 1. SIG Sauer P365. Go ahead, argue with it. The P365 is not the most feature-rich gun on this list. Not the largest capacity, not the cheapest. None of that matters. What matters is what the P365 did to this entire category. In 2018, a double-stack magazine in a frame the size of a single stack was considered impossible. 17 ounces, 10+1 flush, 5.8 inches overall. The P365 shipped, and every other manufacturer had to explain why they had been saying this could not be done. The P365 is the reason the Hellcat exists, the reason the Shield Plus exists, the reason this video exists. In 2026, the P365 is still the benchmark. X-ray 3 sights remain the best factory irons in class. The aftermarket is enormous. The reliability record across millions of rounds is fully established. The SIG Sauer P365 changed everything. In 2026, it still has not been replaced. Price: approximately $599. Capacity: 10+1/12+1. Best for anyone who wants the gun that defined the modern subcompact era and still leads it. Which gun is right for you? Here is the only summary that matters. If you want the gun that started it all and still has not been beaten, SIG SAUER P365. If you want the most complete package under $500, S&W M&P 9M 2.0 Subcompact. If you want a competition-ready trigger in a carry frame, Shadow Systems CR920. If you want every feature in the box for under $400, Canik METE MC9. If you want military-grade reliability and you do not care about the price, HKVP 9SK. If you want 15 rounds in a frame that still disappears, Springfield Hellcat Pro OSP. If you want the thinnest possible gun for deep concealment, WALTHER PPSM2. If you are buying your very first pistol and budget is tight, Ruger Max 9. If you want Italian engineering with a modular chassis, Beretta APXA 1 carry. If you want premium American craftsmanship with a best-in-class trigger, KIMBER 7 MAKO. None of these are bad guns. There are no bad guns on this list. The wrong choice is buying something because a sponsored reviewer told you it was perfect without telling you what it cost them to say that. Now you have the full picture. Make your own call. If this ranking helped you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment telling us where we got it right and where we completely lost our minds. We read every single one. Stay safe, stay a responsible gun owner. We will see you in the next one.